Well, good afternoon. Here from Spots and Stripes, Red Hill, Surrey. We are down to the quarter-finals of the GB9 Ball Tour 2. All the clashes are mouth-watering affairs, but we're going to bring you this one on the mainstream. Michael Hope versus So Short. And Michael spreads the balls all right. One over the corner, not really something he can push, so he's going to go aggressive. Made that look quite simple. It was very close to the cushion. Cut it well. So on the Spots and Stripes YouTube channel, you can also watch another quarterfinal, Liam Monk versus Marcel Price. That's going on in the second arena. And the other matches taking place, they've all started at the same time, so they've all just started. Ramesh Gokul is taking on Joe Prince. Joe, who we saw beat Stephen Ellis, the GB9 Ball Tour 1 winner in that thrilling hill finish just about half hour ago. And Fraser Patrick, probably the tournament favourite, is taking on Carlo Blasi. You won't see much hanging around from So Short. Very fluid player. Definitely a man with his own style. If you've ever seen him, you'll know he's always got a bookie's pen behind his ear. Loves a gamble.
To be honest, I thought that the pen was from Argos when I saw it.
Yeah, well, that's an age thing. You would definitely have thought it was an Argos thing. No, but there'll be people now, even younger than you, Stan, that won't even know that was a thing. The Argos pen, it's all digital now.
It's ridiculous, isn't it?
Back in my day, down pit.
I just had to take my other headset off. I forgot there's a slight delay, so I'm trying to talk with my reference headset on and I'm getting duplicate.
So am I right in thinking Michael's like the general manager here or something like he works here? He
just sleeps behind bar.
Sleeps behind bar, okay.
Good afternoon, Tosh. Sorry, Ben. Good afternoon, Tosh. Oh, you all, mate. You ready to put all the tables back on Monday? Between these two, this won't be a long quarter-final, will it?
No. Should be rapid, even if it goes all the way. Two guys who make it look very simple. I'm very envious of people who can see the shot straight away and just get down and execute it.
Tash has said Michael's co-owner.
That makes sense. A couple of wild ones from each as they settle down for this first rack. That is not nice. Negotiated the bank okay though. And he does take the first rack. So now these events, this main event has got down to the quarterfinals. Obviously there's only 8 players involved. All the other tables are freed up. And what GB9 do, if you are interested in attending, is everybody who's out of the main event gets to play in some tiered events. There's a tier 1 event for the higher ranked players and a tier 2 event for the lower ranked players like myself. So you get matched up against people more your ability, and there's more prizes available for the winners, runners up and other places in those events as well.
I think someone on the table over there will be needing a new cue. He just opened up the bag and dropped everything.
Was that what that noise was? I know I'd heard it. I heard someone drop something. Earlier on I made a massive bang when I knocked over my, it was only the jump cue, but I play with so heavy cues it made a huge noise and everybody jumped up. That's the only thing with wooden floors. They're great, or solid floors. They're great for leveling the pool tables, but when something falls on it, it makes a horrific noise. Is this going to be friendly? Yeah. And so Shaw takes a seat as he thinks this one's done.
Takes a seat and stood up.
He looked at his seat, he moved across to it, and then he moved straight past it and just perched himself up against the side. He's not really a man who sits down a lot, is he? I get that vibe generally in life as well. Not always on the move. First time I saw So Sure was probably about 10 years ago now at GB9, something like that. And I think he's still wearing the same black shirt that he was wearing there. It never changes.
Black shirt, black trousers, black and white shoes.
Yeah.
We'll get a fit cam on him in a minute. We'll move it over.
Going to catch the point. This is going to be very friendly. To be fair, even if he hadn't the pace on the ball, if he'd caught the rail, it would have gone up and down and landed in a fairly similar place. So hasn't really gained anything from that. And takes a very quick 2-0 lead. Michael's second break then. His first break, he missed the one, but he spread all the balls. Certainly hits him hard enough. See if he can be a bit more accurate this time. Yeah, one perfectly deposited into the side pocket. Not much of an option other than a safety. I don't think that 2 passes the 8. It'd be awkward even if it did. Now about 10 seconds into the thought process for this shot. It's already the longest shot of the match. He's going to try and carom it. And does so. Great shot. Very aggressive. If it wasn't in, it was an easy 2-ball for So Short. Work's done, so it's just a case of negotiating the route, which is very straightforward from here, you'd think. Up and running about 6 minutes. It's already 3-0. be a lot of safety play in this match. Weld Michael up right up against the 8. He hasn't managed that, so he does leave some routes out for Michael here. He still has got cover behind the 9. Looking back to his chair because he's going to fetch his short stick to jump this. Missed it completely. Didn't expect that. Trying to catch it fairly thin.
Cheers, Dash, appreciate it. Do try to keep improving things. I think it's going to be me linguistics next.
Easy for you to say. Yeah, the streaming is exceptional, Tash. It was. I don't like giving him a big edge, but
Well, it's hard, isn't it, when I'm only 5'5", but you know.
But I was saying yesterday, the quality, when you haven't got the budget of a Sky Sports or something like that, I think if you get anywhere close to that sort of broadcast level, you're doing very, very well. And Sam does an excellent job.
Not bad for a tight Yorkshireman.
And reasonably priced, so if anybody else does want to use the services, you can get in contact with them. Oh, where's this? It's a couple now he's overcut. We're not quite sighting it wrong.
See, I find it hard to understand how you can really overcut and going down the rail, because you naturally know you can use so much of the rail. I couldn't imagine overcutting them. I know I haven't played in a pressure environment, but
yeah, it's a game that can make you look silly.
It takes some doing.
It's a game that can make you look silly because, or put it another way, you know as a player you can use a lot of the pocket, and you know you can be very accurate. So you deliberately choose to use a lot of the pocket to get a better angle, and then just a little bit off that aim,
yeah,
and then you look silly. I didn't think that was there, and as a result he did it so full, he's quite short on this, so this is not as easy as it should have been. Middle pocket. Possible danger for the cue ball as well if you catch it a bit too thick. So Sean looking on. Yeah, he was worried about that middle pocket, and that's why he missed it so wide. That's going to be pretty much perfect, I think. just wide enough, yeah, lovely. So Short gets on the board then. 3-1 down now. It did look for all the world like it was going to be 4-0, so we'll be very happy with that.
How are you getting on in the tiered events, Ben?
Well, news update. The ref has won a game. I won my first match 7-2. I played all right, but to be fair, my opponent played just as well, but just missed a couple of easier balls towards the end of it, so sort of 8s and 9s he missed. So it made it look more convincing than it was. But yeah. So yeah, happy to get through to the next round. Nice little stone shot there from him, just to kill the pace. The 6 is obviously the issue in this rack. As a result, I don't think he's even going to attempt to clear these. Try and draw this cue ball back into the 6-8 to free it up a bit, and also the hook. So short at some time, he has managed that. Probably wanted the 6 out a little bit more, but it's at least playable from the levels now. And he had a look before he played that shot to see if that 6 did pass the 8 up to the top corner, so it must do the way he's played this. Oh no, he just played it safe, but didn't mean to catch the point. And he's shaking his head because that must have come out so far. Michael can see this. That shot. Bit of a stretch. Yeah, doing the right thing and getting some equipment. You're going to run into the 8 here. Is he going to get away with it? He is. It was an unforced error. from So Sure that time. Very simple safety shot. The only thing he had to avoid was the point of the pocket. He just didn't even consider he might be close to it. First try one with hand. He's a bit unlucky with the flick on the 2 there to land him hooked on the 1 ball, because he worked out the combo very well. And he had to be really close to the balls he was passing in order to play it. Didn't really get what he deserved there. Two rails, half ball, very good contact. And I think he might not have got full hook, but yeah, tap of the table from Michael. That was a very good shot. Immediately down on this. Not what he intended, but now he's nudged it. It will probably pass the 4 to the top right. There you see. Well, he didn't play it well. If it would have passed. Yeah, a few errors early on for So Short. Landed a bit straight on this. Have to force it. I'll just leave it long. Queuing up like to force it. Again, that's a bit unlucky because he's going to be hampered here. Maybe I would just get through his cue through to the centre of the ball, which will help massively. He wants to draw it a little bit if he can, widen the angle. Yeah, maybe he was a bit hampered. He's had a bit of a friendly kiss this time though. You can see from my position. It looked like it was going to go towards the right-hand corner, but it just caught the 9 and held up. So this is much tougher now for Michael. Both players will want to forget this rack when it's over. Beautifully played. In the end, Michael Hope does take them out and is now over halfway to the winning line. In the other matches going on now, Fraser Patrick is 3-1 up on Carlo Bazzi, and Ramesh Gokul is 3-2 up on Joe Prince. And the other stream game on the Spots and Stripes YouTube channel, Liam Monk is 3-1 up on Marcel Price. All players very evenly matched, so good luck picking a winner from these 8. Social's just going to take a comfort break. But it's back, and now it's Michael to break in rack 7. Got away with that because I can tell you there was a bit of a gap behind the 9 ball with just the way the 9 ball moved, and that sometimes means, as it did in this instance, the 1 ball didn't find a home, but he's found a random ball instead. So yeah, if you're racking your own, half the battle is in racking them tight. No good practicing hitting them well if they're not touching. It does amaze me that people spend hours practicing the break time and time again, but every time they rack them up, they'll take a couple of seconds and not even check them. Draw this across and back. Nicely done. Didn't like going forward, potentially bringing some traffic into play. Slightly wrong angle, so we'll just have to leave a bit of distance now. Should be okay. Force it across a little bit. That's gone wrong. Didn't get anywhere near enough into that. Maybe caught it a bit thick. Just took a bit of pace out of the cue ball. So decisions now. Just try to leave it end to end. Keep as close to a rail as possible. The objective being the most important, obviously. Hasn't quite got there. So, outside chance. It's a great cut. Now what do you do? There you go. This is madness or genius. There's good contact, but I don't think you'd see many players play that the same way, would you? But he literally, it was his only thought, nothing else even considered. Let's cut that back well to the top right, and now it's 6-1 to Michael. I can assure you from seeing so short play so many times, he would have played that shot, whether he was 8-0 up or 8-0 down. He just has one method. Again, the 9. See the way the 9 just moved out? It hasn't been hit there. It's just rolled out of the rack. And it's not quite touching the other balls. Again, it's dry. So a push. So short doesn't move, gives it straight back. He doesn't want to play this. Yeah, it was a good hit. It was pretty much impossible to put that one with it being a good hit. So he really deliberately just played as much distance as possible. That was a long way wide and so short. Played it into the cushion this time, didn't overcut it. Does he already believe he's beaten in this match? Maybe. Didn't quite run far enough, but he still worked it out. Is pretty much perfect. So the rest of this run out is simple. Social's already conceded the back. So it is now 7-1 to Michael. Again, a random ball's found a pocket. And the one's come up really nicely. So even though he missed the one, it hasn't cost him. Resident videographer Ben Grady has just won his match as well. Well done, Ben. Nice guys don't always finish last. Looking very likely that only about 30-35 minutes into this match, Michael Hope is on the hill. And he is. The other matches were keeping pace with this one, but not anymore. Fraser Patrick, Carlo Blasi now locked at 3-3. Ramesh Gokul and Joe Prince. Joe Prince has now taken a 4-3 lead in that one. Ramesh was leading early on. And Liam Monk is now 4-2 up on Marcel Price, maintaining that 2-back advantage from earlier. So they've all played 6-7 racks. We've played 9 here. Rattled through. That's an absolutely picture perfect break from Social. Is he going to get a reward this time? He's using his playing cue to break now. That's delightful. That was not easy. Just taking everything on. This is wide though, and Michael's going to get an opportunity to close it out here and now. If this was World Snooker Tour, we'd have to consider bringing out John Virgo and Ken Doherty for an exhibition match in a second. It's gone so quick. Luckily the ticket price is a bit cheaper. We could dress up Sam, you could do a big break. You could be John Virgo. Don't fancy it now. It's always good when somebody's practicing drills, just straight potting as someone is on the table next to us and the cue ball goes flying off the table. Keep working on it. And this is good for Michael. There are a couple of flashes in the middle with a little rough patch. But other than that, it's been very solid. So Short comes forward, doesn't even need him to pot the 9. Michael Hope is the first man through to the semi-finals, which will be coming up as soon as we've got some confirmed semi-finalists. The other matches, like I say, all about 7 racks played. You can still see Liam Monk and Marcel Price over on the Spots and Stripes YouTube channel if you switch over now. But we will see you in a bit for the semi-finals.